Hi guys, it's Ritesh. In our previous JDBC section, we discussed about uh, what is persistence logic development, then what is persistence, what is persistence store, what is persistence data, what is persistence operation, and what is code operation, what is persistence logic, and and finally we get conclusion that the persistence technology or framework is given to develop the persistence logic for performing the persistence operation on the persistence data of persistence store. Mm, then we discussed what is plain JDBC and plain JDBC, what is Spring JDBC, and what is the common logics boilerplate codes, why we go for plain JDBC. Then then we will discuss today new topics. Today we'll discuss new topic. Okay, let's start. We can develop in we can develop Spring JDBC in three ways. Like I will give you that. Yeah, different ways to develop Spring JDBC. First way is JDBC. We can develop using JDBC template. Using JDBC template. Then we can use, give me 1 minute guys. Then second is using named using named parameter JDBC, then named parameter JDBC template. Third one is using simple JDBC template. Simple JDBC insert and simple JDBC call. Full JDBC call. Then we'll go Um, in any approach of Spring JDBC programming, we need JDBC connection. We need JDBC connection. I will write down these notes. In any of these approach of Spring JDBC programming we need JDBC connection. To interact with the DB software. We can two types we can get connection object in two ways. We can get JDBC connection object. First is our direct JDBC connection, and the second one is pooled JDBC connection. Let me write. Two types of JDBC con object. Objects allow okay. First is direct JDBC connection. Means our like traditional connection, like connection con is equal to driver manager dot get connection. This statement like direct JDBC connection. It is what is this direct JDBC connection does means it is the JDBC connection object that is created manually, and the second one is pooled JDBC connection. JDBC connection, pooled JDBC connection. Here in pooled JDBC connection means like this. I will give it is the JDBC connection object that is gathered from JDBC connection pool. I will give you an example. Okay, give me a minute. I'll show you an example. Assume that this is JDBC connection pool. Okay. JDBC con pool. JDBC connection pool. JDBC connection here the connections are available, like this is one connection, 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 this is one connection. There is connections. This is connections. Okay. Connections. Okay. Understand that this is connections. Uh, this is JDBC pooled connections. In JDBC connection pool, there is a connection objects are there. If you want to access this object, we have to create a data source object. To means data source object represents the JDBC connection pool. How our connection con is represent driver manager get connection in this way. In this way, our data source object data source object will represents data source object. I will write here represents. Sorry. Represents data source connection or data source object. It represents the JDBC connection pool. Means when you want to connection here like this, means I will give you example. Here in direct JDBC can what we do, connection con means variable name con is equal to driver manager dot get connection. Get connection will use driver manager dot get connection use, but here use means here we use for data source. Let's take variable name, data source name is ds. Then what we do, connection con is equal to where we are getting from driver manager dot get connection, but here we got ds data source dot get connection. ds so data source means ds dot get connection. It will give a connection object, pooled JDBC connection. It gives the pooled JDBC connection object. About pooled JDBC connection object, it's like a factory. It's like factory means it is a factory contains set of readily available JDBC connection objects before actually being used. Means just before it used, it will give a connection. All JDBC connection object is JDBC pool represents the connectivity within the database software. Means every connections object will represents the connectivity to the with same database software object. Means for example, I am giving JDBC connection pooled for Oracle. Means all these connection objects represents the connectivity with the same Oracle database software. In every DB software we need to take a separate JDBC connection pool. Understand? For this is one software, this is represents one. If you want, for example, this is Oracle. This is Oracle. Oracle means we are using DS. Oh, this is Oracle. Same if we have MySQL, then connection con is equal to here we have another data. We have to create another data source object, and we have to change the variable name, and connection con is equal to ds1 means let example ds1 dot get connection. If we have PostgreSQL, then we have to create another data source object like ds data source ds1 is equal to new data source. Then we have to connection con is equal to ds2 dot get connection. Like data source object means it is the object of Java dot implementing Java x dot SQL data source interface. Like data source object means data. I'm using every time data source object in few minutes ago. What is this? Means data source. I have to put this point. Data source object means it is the object of Java class that implements Java X dot SQL dot data source interface. Give me 1 minute. I have to how to represent interface. Yes. Okay. You have to take a doubt. Getting doubt. You have to get a doubt. What is pool and what is cache? Actually, what is pool means? Pool gives the reusability of same items. Cache gives reusability for different items. Understand? Okay. Like to implement, if you want to implement a pool, then to implement this in Java, we take support of list collection where the duplicates are allowed. Example, and to implement this in cache, in Java, we have to take the support of map collection where the keys can be used to identify the value. Okay, let's move to the next topic. Next topic is our JDBC connection pool. We can use there are two types of JDBC connection pool object. Like there are two types of JDBC connection pool. There are two types of JDBC connection pool. There are two types of JDBC connection pool. First is one is our standalone JDBC connection pool. Another one is server managed JDBC connection pool. Standalone JDBC con pool. Another one is first we will discuss. Another one is server managed JDBC connection pool. First we will discuss what is standalone JDBC connection pool. Then we will go for standalone JDBC connection pool. What is standalone JDBC connection pool? We will see. This connection pool is independent JDBC connection pool. Means this is independent, means we can create this. It is create and managed by the developer only. That's why it is independent JDBC connection pool. Like I will write this con pool is independent con pool. But the server managed connection pool is this JDBC connection pool will create and manage in the web server. Like web server means like Tomcat, like and application server also, like Wildfly and WebLogic. That's these servers. Okay, we'll write that later. The second point we will discuss. The JDBC connection pool is recommended to use in standalone application. Its name will also this name also standing this thing means we have to use in standalone environment. We use this in standalone like for example this is in Hikari CP. Hikari CP gives us the standalone JDBC connection pool. Tomcat CP also used, Apache DBCP2 also used, Oracle UCP also used, but best is Hikari. For example, I am writing Hikari. Hikari CP. But second one is what? Server managed connection pool. Server managed JDBC con pool. Okay, then what the point is, this JDBC con pool will connection pool will created and managed by the web server. Web server means for example, web server is Tomcat is the web server. Tomcat and application server. Application server like Wildfly. And the second point is this JDBC con pool useful in the web application applications and distribute application. Distributed app that are deployable in web server or application server. In web server or application server. What is web server and what is application server we'll discuss later. This is another topic. Like example is Tomcat, and Tomcat is there, WebLogic is there, GlassPiece is there, anything is there. Yes. You have a doubt in Spring JDBC, which or our project, Spring Apps or our project, which JDBC connection should we prefer? We should, if we are developing, like if we are developing Spring Up stand, if you are using Spring Up standalone, prefer use Hikari CP. If we are using like distributed, like Spring MVC apps or distributed using REST API, then we prefer using server managed JDBC connection pools today. As in today, Wildfly is the server is the best application server, so we prefer Wildfly server managed JDBC connection pool. And second priority, our as usual Tomcat server. If we have distributed application this app, then we use Wildfly. And second option is also if you use Tomcat, Mm, Tomcat is lightweight server. That's why um, if we have testing purpose, we will use Tomcat. But for a heavy server, we have to need is we will discuss what is application server, what is lightweight server. Everything we'll discuss on next video. And we have developed we have to develop in the next section onwards we'll discuss about applications like first our Spring JDBC application we'll discuss, and we will develop a application to next video. Per Today I will give some hint in different ways. In different ways we can develop Spring JDBC app. Spring JDBC app. Like Spring JDBC app. First is using simple XML driven. Simple XML driven we can develop, and second is we can use XML plus annotation, and the third we can develop using 100% production means 100% we will use annotation, and the fourth is 100% driven, and Spring Boot driven also is there. Boot driven but we'll discuss in two angle, like XML and annotation. If have time constraint, we will discuss about we will develop using Spring Boot also. Simple XML driven is not industry standard. We will not discuss about this, but definitely will discuss about these two things. Okay, thank you. We will see our first application background preparation on next video. Thank you.